Yeah, that just means we're gonna hit our times and whatnot.
Hit our time cues, baby.
That's what it's all about. Let me make sure our camera's working. You're gonna have to get your self into a nice little horizontal position, not that kind of horizontal position. All right, let's do the damn thing. Right.
When you're gotcha journalism.
See what I got here, Brian? Let's go to a match. No fucking match. I'm not finished yet. You think this is over? You think I've forgotten this?
I never fucking meant for you to get hurt.
That piece of shit that you brought on here? Wait till I get my hands on him.
Oh, wait, let me explain something to you before you go overboard here. We disagree about a lot of things, but I never meant for him to do that to you. He just went overboard.
Oh, yeah?
And he apologized.
I don't believe you dickhead. I don't believe what you say anymore, Brian.
How do you want me to prove it to you?
There's no way
And
you
give me
can
my
prove
fucking phone.
You say give it a rest. We say give it the abdominal stretch. No need to be stressed. Take a play off abdominal stretch. Rope for leverage. Have a beverage. Hope the ref doesn't check. Abdominal stretch. Stay awake, bro. I'm Waco. I'm David Koresh. Why the hate, bro? Let's work slow. Abdominal stretch. Gut feeling, hedging our bets. 5 aces and decks. DiBiase the checks. The abdominal stretch.
Hello, and welcome back to the Abdominal Stretch, the podcast with 100% less Nathan Haskill this week, where we'll break down. All right, everybody, settle down. Nathan is in Northern California. Is that right? Is he driving up to see his dad? So
he's on assignment.
Yeah, he's on assignment. Normally, the bit is that I feel like we should call his dad. We're going to call Nathan in at some point, actually, during this show. But that means we're going to probably have a more concise episode, because we're not going to fall down those Haskill rabbit holes,
Those Haskill holes?
Down the Haskills.
I like it.
I don't know how I feel about that one. We're going to break down this week in pro wrestling. My name is Pablo Estevez. This is Deeper Issues Nerdcast. That is Pump 61. Let's get into it. Pumps, how was your week, buddy? You sent some great, interesting photos, by the way, last night.
I did? Oh, yeah. No, that was just yesterday. I was helping out on a bed bug job. It's pretty bad.
A bed bug job.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying and scary. I had bed bugs once in an apartment in Hollywood. And
I had them when I lived in New York. It's inevitable. So
yeah, it was an old building on Melrose in East Hollywood, actually. And I had to like get rid of the whole mattress and everything, and they had to fumigate the apartment. You have to like put your clothes out in the sunlight and a bunch of shit. And they're awful.
It doesn't help that your pesticide laws, your EPA stuff is like so far and away above and beyond like what's necessary.
Yeah, you need the real toxic shit to be killing those bed bugs.
Yeah. Just let them, kill them with poison. It'll be fine, California.
It'll be fine. And you have a game.
Yeah, no.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's game day. So that's another fortuitous thing that we're not going to be falling down too many Haskill holes.
Yeah, tell us about what game do you have today?
Yeah, so National Roller Derby Brawl Stars, our B team, is playing Rocket City, the team from Huntsville, Alabama, Troll Ride. And then after that, we're having a mixer. And a mixer is anybody that is insured through WIFTA and wants to skate. Come on, skate.
Oh, you guys,
just for funsies.
Oh, wow.
So
you can just skate.
It's you would love it. It's preps versus goths.
I do love that. I was the mixer in between the two. Do you guys, is there alcohol at this mixer?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roller skates and alcohol.
Yeah. It's always a good combo.
It's a perfect combo. No liabilities on that one.
The
Absolutely,
new rock and wrestling.
absolutely 0 people will get hurt on that one. I
Well,
mean,
the skaters don't.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Just the, the amateurs around here.
Just the coach.
That's dope.
How was your trip?
Dude, it was great. It was awesome. I went to friggin' Destin. I talked about this a little bit on the Deep British Nerdcast, so I won't get too into it. I'm just gonna entice people to go watch it there. But yeah, dude, Florida beaches are amazing, especially in Destin where we stayed. White sand, clear blue water. Fun time. My daughter turned 7. This is 40 right here, folks. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Pretty good week. And then kind of like playing catch up on all the things. I am going to the Labyrinth Ball tonight, Pumps. I don't know if you remember that from last year, but the Labyrinth Ball at the historic Biltmore Hotel. So since I've gotten back, not only did I have to catch up on work, I had to put together a costume.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm going to be a white rabbit. I'm going to be the white rabbit,
Okay.
that you follow down the rabbit hole. And I had to put together a mask, and like, it started off, my wife was like, what the hell is this? Because I ordered this like dominatrix rabbit mask off of Amazon.
Like you do.
Yeah.
You do.
But I was like, look, this is just the bones. I'm gonna like put shit over this, and I'm gonna refix the ears and do a bunch of stuff. And she like doubted me heavily. She was like, I don't know if this is the costume. And I put together all the pieces, and I'll eventually display the final product. But the last 2 nights I've been like painting and forming and foaming. And I came up with this. Check this out. This is the debut here.
Okay. Well, sneak
Right.
preview for those going to the Labyrinth Ball.
Huh?
I like it.
It's a little masquerade-y, and it's going to be a combination of this mask and some makeup. And I had to.
No, I like it.
I played with foam for the ears for the first time. It's got wire in it, and a little plasti dip, and a little patience, and some wires, and it's gonna be badass. I got a really dope.
For sure.
It's a little bit a clockwork white rabbit is what I kind of call it. So pretty stoked about that.
I will say I would be remiss if I didn't mention we're going full sleeves today, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh no. Damn it. I messed up. I did. Shit. Fucked up my gimmick, brother.
Ruined the streak. We broke the
Gosh.
gimmick. You broke character.
I just put on the first. I woke up late and I was like, oh, and I just put on the first thing I could. But shout out to the folks at Fast Food House. If you don't watch Fast Food House, it's freaking hilarious. Yeah. So,
Sorry, this episode's not canon anyway because Nate's not here, so we're good.
yeah, it's not. It's true. This is not canon.
It's a multiverse episode.
Yeah, an Elseworld, if you will.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Earth 2.
Pretty interesting week in the world of pro wrestling. Not a heavy. Where do we want to start, Pumps? We want to start with there's a lot of good stuff, bad stuff, weird stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, there was some weird stuff. Vince McMahon popped his head out from his rapey hole.
Yes,
allegedly.
he did. Vince popped his head out of the hole to talk about
Which
Hulk
means
Hogan.
I think 4 more weeks of summer, right?
Yeah.
4
God,
more weeks of sex traffic summer is the
I don't know.
official. When Vince McMahon pops his head out in August, it's 6
Yeah.
more weeks of sex trafficking.
Dude, Vince looks insane. Like, why is his face is
He
clearly,
looks like a cartoon villain.
dude, but not, yeah, like the white in the front, but not just that, like clearly a lot of Botox, right? Because his face is so puffy.
Oh yeah,
It's like
yeah.
almost
That's not the face of an octogenarian.
like his face puffs up past his eyeballs. And
Yeah.
and his eyeballs are like in there and like surrounded by weird pink. I don't know, man. He's scary. Like,
Yeah.
How old is Vince? 78, 79? Let's
I
find
don't know. Was he born in the 40s?
How old is Vince McMahon? Let's talk to Siri about it.
Vince McMahon is
Talk
79
about
years
it.
old.
79 years old.
Okay. So that is not the face of an octogenarian.
I guess, I don't know. Is that what we want to look like when we're 79? What's the alternative for Vince? I wonder. What would Vince McMahon look like? I'm gonna try to see if maybe I'm gonna take this to chat
You chat
GPT.
GPT this one?
I'm gonna Yeah, I'm gonna hold on, let's see. Dang it. No, I don't want that. We're gonna do this
I mean, but that's the problem though, is the only McMahon that never had any work done was Senior.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess. I
Because
guess
I mean, none of them have, stood the let Father Time do his thing.
I think Shane and Stephanie look good. I don't think they look there's nothing obviously they've had some maintenance, which I feel like like if you have the money, you're gonna do it. Right.
Yeah, whatever. No shame.
But they don't look like they're not like they're not gone. You know what I'm saying? Like they just maintain themselves and it looks like it's a combination of like working out and all that stuff. But Vince looks like, yeah, I don't know, dude. He looks like a weird, like bloated, like, I don't know. His face looks like it's just filled with a gooey liquid that if he just poured a little, like, he looks like he's filled with the liquid that you put inside of the Stretch Armstrongs, just like all in his face. And if you poked his cheek, it would all just like goop out. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's very weird. But so this is a perfect segue, I guess, into but yes, Vince, just to recap that, to put a bow on that, he popped out to do the TMZ Hulk Hogan, the real Hulk Hogan documentary, which is available on all things Disney Plus because, they own Hulu.
Exactly.
Did
when
you watch
Disney? You think?
Yeah. You didn't watch it?
No.
It was interesting. It was, Vince got all emotional and shit and, unable to make any actual facial expressions. Did
he do the meme? Did he do the?
No, he didn't. He didn't. No, he got he got more choked up talking about bringing an exec at NBC than he did about Hulk Hogan, apparently. But he did criticize. He said that I would have done things differently. This isn't how you present, and he kind of blamed the Hogan getting booed on the way that they presented Hogan.
Right.
I was at that show, by the way, and it was hilarious when he got booed out. Because
famously it was the presentation and not the person.
Yeah. Not only was it deafening, there was a guy behind me who like very clearly screamed, "Go back to Florida, you old fuck." I don't know. So great. But it's funny that they blame that on California or Los Angeles because once more, The Undertaker, fresh off of his podcast with Donald Trump on it, came out as the American Badass later that night and rode around his motorcycle and nobody booed for that.
Huge pop.
Yeah, huge pop. People love The Undertaker. Sure enough,
Mark, it's a great man.
I think that they had it a little bit mixed up onto why Hogan got booed. There's a lot more. And obviously we just posted a clip or a few clips of that on the Deep Research.
But that's the dirty little secret that they don't want to tell you is like they're in bed with All American Beer anyway.
Yeah.
So if Hogan was getting booed, like that's part of their brand. Like you're, so of course. And I took that personally. Yeah, of course you did, because you saw money walking out the door.
Absolutely.
And God forbid a corporation in 2025 doesn't make all the money.
Yeah. Man.
But anyway.
Crazy week. But yeah, I would watch it. I also, the last thing I'll say is that it's like they inevitably had to get a black person on the on the documentary. They're like, we had to get somebody in order to kind of try to balance out the weird racism that we know, racism that Hogan was or whatever. And they got Mark Henry, which I love. I love hearing. Mark Henry is very smart and just like the way he breaks stuff down. And he talks about how he loved Hogan, but he was like, I was heartbroken. And then he also talks about what the solution was. He's like, I know how we could solve this. If you want to go on like almost like a forgiveness tour, we can go to these like historically black colleges and whatnot. And then Hogan ended up saying, well, I've been advised not to talk about it anymore. So they didn't do it. And it's like, Mark Henry's literally like trying to help you out, giving you a solution here to like redeem yourself for your racist rants and talking about how we should go and help raise money for historically black schools and kind of like give a formal sort of apology. And yeah, Hogan took the wrong advice per usual. Apparently,
Nah, I'd rather people think I'm a horrible human being.
as it turns out, Pumps, Hogan doesn't know best.
That's true.
So from one TMZ story to another, this was a thing that I don't know why this is news. Nathan should be here because apparently this is news. I'm not going to put up all the images, but it was a headline from TMZ that dropped on the 15th. I don't even know what the date is. The 16th. So this dropped yesterday and it was all over the internet. And it reads, check out our Greeked up bods. And they talk about Triple H and Stephanie McMahon are no jesters when it comes to fitness because they put their bodies on display during a vacation in Greece and they look incredible. And they do. They look great for, absolutely. Like, I hope to look this good at the age of 50. But somebody else on TikTok said it, and I think I'd posted it in my stories. I was like, they were not putting their bodies on display. They were on vacation.
Yeah.
And
like they were just chilling and somebody in the bushes with a 500 millimeter lens was like, ooh.
Exactly right. They were so this turned into news of Triple H and Stephanie apparently showing off their physiques. They look great. I'm not going to post everything on there because TMZ, go find it on TMZ. It's very easy. But the thing that I love the internet for reasons like this was that somebody had pointed out that Triple H is wearing the same swim trunks almost 20 years later. So they pulled out an old vacation photo of Stephanie and Triple H on vacation. And then the most recent photo of them on vacation in Greece. And Triple H, this makes me like him more. I feel like this makes him relatable. You're like,
yeah,
who doesn't hold on to their favorite pair of swim trunks as long as they can like that? Also,
yeah, I mean, for sure. I got trunks that I probably had for 20 years.
Yeah.
So good for him.
Yeah. So Triple H holding on to that. Yeah. If I like a pair of trunks, if I like something, I'll try to buy it again. Like if I'm like, oh, I'm going to rock this for a while, let me buy 2 of these.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he bought a second pair of those, but if he held on to those trunks, shout out to you, brother.
I would say so because like the pink and the orange is pretty well faded out.
Yeah.
So I would say those are probably the same. Like those have seen a few washes.
That's definitely bad. Yeah. Respect, Triple H. All right. Respect. You got to hold on to your shit just because you're a freaking millionaire or whatever at this point. I don't think you're a billionaire. You're a millionaire.
Shit.
Pretty
close after the UFC deal.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're right. No, but he's not.
Because they got all them stock options.
Oh yeah. Dang. Well, he's got that money in stock. It's all tied up. It's not liquid. Hey, maybe now Triple H will buy a new pair of trunks. No, I don't think he should ever buy a new pair. I hope in 20 years we see another photo of Triple H and Stephanie on vacation.
Triple H at 70.
Wearing the exact same swim trunks. Please.
For sure.
Just give us this, right? That's got to be a force of habit for him. I feel like, you wear the same ring gear, you're going to keep the same swim trunks.
Also, like, what psychopath knew that photo on the right existed?
I have no idea.
Like, I've never seen that photo before in my life. Wait a minute.
I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I saw this photo 20 years ago. Hold on.
You're right. That's
next level autism. Salute.
Shout out to your tism, sir. To give
Shout
us
out to your neurodiverse.
Let's see. This is a real news story aside from Triple H and Stephanie wearing their let's get the funny stuff out of the way then. Or the not so serious news stories. I kind of tapped on this last week, but the Wyatt Six, the Wyatt Six are coming to Halloween Horror Nights this year. WWE has established themselves. They're still obviously in bed with Universal, and at Halloween Horror Nights, they're going to have a haunted maze called The Horrors of the Wyatt Six. And I also did read that there's another one too. That's a Firefly Funhouse haunted maze as well. Obviously, you're going to see a lot of homage to Bray Wyatt, as well as the new members who are carrying on his legacy, as in Uncle Howdy and, Eric Rowan and Mercy the Buzzard and all that stuff.
That merch has got to go crazy, right?
Dude,
because like every haunted house, I don't know much about it because I'm not a haunted house head or whatever you guys call yourselves, but
I am such a haunted house head. Actually, I'll tell you, I don't normally love Halloween Horror Nights. I live out here. I'm lucky enough to have a lot of haunted houses out here, and I'm a Knott's Scary Farm guy, and I have a video of comparing the two last year, and most of the times Universal Studios tends to rely too much on IPs to pull people in, and they kind of lack in the department where it comes to putting together cool haunted attractions. And in this case, you got me with this IP. I've never seen a wrestling based IP. According to Google AI, The Horrors of the Wyatt Six, a haunted house based on the WWE stable led by Uncle Howdy, will be featured at Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Orlando and Hollywood. The event will run from the 29th of August to November 2nd, and September 4th through 2nd in Hollywood. The haunted house experience immerses guests in the world of the Wyatt Six, including characters like Rambling Rabbit, Mercy the Buzzard, Abby the Witch, Huskus the Pig, and featuring the presence of the Fiend.
I mean, the merch is gonna go crazy, and anything Huskus the Pig, I'm here.
Oh yeah, you're into the Huskus the Pig.
Pull up your pants and do the Muscle Man dance. Come on now.
I don't know how it's going to be, but I'm happy that hopefully Bray Wyatt, or Wyndham Rotunda's family is seeing some of the profit of this. I can't imagine that WWE is that evil. But I am happy. I hope not. I hope JoJo and his children get to see some profits from this, because clearly they're not pulling back on carrying on Bray Wyatt, Wyndham Rotunda's legacy. Look, on the Halloween Horror Nights, it says website, it says fear is the main event. I like that. Actually, it's pretty clever, whoever did that copy right there. So yeah, go head to head with the Wyatt Six as they lure you through an ominous doorway into their shadowy realm. You're about to meet your match. That's kind of genius. Whoever wrote that, good job. You don't live close to these.
Good job, Universal.
Yeah, good job, Universal. You're not going to make your way down to Orlando for this, Pumps?
No, can't say that I am.
You're not going to plan a little Halloween trip maybe to the West Coast, buddy? You got a place to stay.
I appreciate that, but we got games. Our last home games in October. So
October what?
Hell, I don't know.
Hey man, look, you got your own private room with your own private bathroom, brother. Okay, right here in beautiful Orange, California. If you want to make your way to the Horrors of the Wyatt Six, I'm down. I'll get the RIP pass, front of the line.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought the name would be.
Yes, the RIP pass. Once more, I'll probably repost the Knott's Berry Farm versus Halloween Horror Nights thing, but I am definitely going to this. And if you don't make it, then I'll track down some Huskus the Pig merch for you. I like Huskus the Pig.
I'm here
too.
for that.
Yeah, I'm into Huskus the Pig. You're right. Do the Muscle Man dance. Do the Muscle Man dance. All right.
Yeah. Here's
some serious, real wrestling news.
Real news.
This is from Fightful Select. TNA open to shifting TNA Impact to Wednesday nights and in discussions of moving to a WWE associated network. Fightful seems to be a pretty credible source most of the times. This is according to Jeremy Lambert, by the way. TNA Wrestling could reportedly move TNA Impact to Wednesday nights and land on a different network, according to John Alba of Sports Illustrated. There have been discussions of TNA moving to a WWE associated network. The company is even shifting from Thursdays to Wednesday nights to go head to head with AEW Dynamite. The shade is real. They are counter programming. The report goes on to state, while it's not directly indicated that the destination could be the CW, it was expressed to the takedown on Sports Illustrated that the CW's interest in the promotion is legitimate and that someone WWE stakeholders would like TNA to be a part of the network. CW currently the place where they have NXT on Tuesdays, and then you may be able to get. I'll tell you, I don't love this because as of now, you can technically catch pro wrestling every night of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Right? You think about it between AEW, TNA, and WWE. But it looks like, WWE is, there's been rumor. We've seen the counter programming, but then now there would be a void. And if this happens, I hope AEW is just like, well, we're moving to Thursday nights, Thursday night Dynamite. I don't know. What do you think?
That was, didn't they do something on Thursdays for a while?
Rampage, was it Rampage? Was it started as Thursday?
Yeah.
And then it moved to Friday?
Yeah.
For the longest time, I think, centrists like myself, Pumps, were like, hey, like you can like both AEW and WWE. There's no competition. But now it seems like WWE is definitely doubling down on the counter programming, and I don't know if they're doing it with the intention of like, let's get rid of AEW. I can't imagine that would be a good thing for the business, especially since it looks like they're kind of investing.
Well, what I had heard was like they want they don't want their TV deal to be as profitable when it gets renewed, which it wouldn't be up for a while anyway, because they just did a new one in 24 or coming into 25. That's when they started the Max deal. So
I don't know. Yeah, this is some corporate weirdness. Great for TNA, obviously, and a lot of talented people working there. But I also think that they just look. Tony Khan's got the money. I don't think AEW is going anywhere, even if they're not. I don't think AEW is profitable now. That's neither here nor there. Who cares? But
I've heard that they actually are.
Oh yeah,
just based off the TV deal.
Oh yeah, because of the HBO Max kind of streaming deal. Look, I hope so. I mean, I think it's healthy that there is another company doing, and what AEW is doing seems to be pretty different from what WWE is doing. Like their programming is a legitimate alternative.
We all lived through the post ECW, WCW horrors of 2001.
Terrible. Yeah.
To 2000. I mean, hell, till what? Angle and Christian took over TNA in 06.
Yeah.
And then that lasted till about 07. And then Hogan and Bischoff came in there and killed that golden goose.
Yeah.
So I mean,
yeah, they did.
It's wrestling has always been better when there's competition. Like it's just the fact. It's the way the business is built.
Yeah.
So like it's not it's not like I understand how they think. Like, oh, if there's only one brand of toilet paper, then that's what everyone's going to wipe their ass with. Well, yeah, but toilet paper isn't subjective. It either does the job or it doesn't. Wrestling is highly subjective, and people either like certain things. But, there's a mixed bag of people's interests. It's not black and white.
Yeah, and
So I don't know.
And look, and I'll use the NFL comparison too. Like the NFL is what we watch as far as our football goes, but I don't think the NFL is concerned about the Canadian Football League or the Arena Football League or even the XFL for that reason. If anything, like more fans just want more football, right? If you're a fan of football, you want to see all these other players, all these alternatives. It doesn't mean you're going to stop watching the NFL. So I don't see the NFL counter programming, nor do I also see, the Arena Football League staying, and they know what it is. They're like, we're going to stay in our lane and we're going to find our niche and the people who really want to see football after the football season. But that's what I'm going to always compare it to. And so that's why I don't understand why it's so tribal in the world of pro wrestling, even so much so from these companies, like why there's room for both of you, and I don't think it hurts. In fact, I think it helps. I love that WWE is investing into all these other companies that, I love AAA and whatnot, but, a lot of people maybe didn't know about AAA, and now they're bringing AAA into the wrestling mainstream, and, they may do the same.
Yeah, well, tonight especially.
Yeah.
World Collide or whatever.
Well, Triple Mania.
Oh, that's what
X. And one of the Toxicas is in the main event, by the way, with Natty for the women's title. Yeah. So I don't understand if this is a move to like compete with AEW. And I hope they would pull that little shift of like, we're moving over to Thursday nights then. In your face. I lost you. Pumps walked away. He said, fuck this.
I had to get my food.
I'm not going to talk about counter programming, you WWE, you counter programming bitches.
No. I had to get my food.
What are you eating over there?
We got some Subway before the game.
All right. Eat fresh, brother. Yeah.
Yeah. It's, pizza's pizza, I guess.
Speaking of NFL, you got the Sunday ticket. We were just talking about this before
I know, I'm pissed. I can't watch my damn Panthers on the YouTube.
Yeah. What do you mean? Why?
Well, they're playing a preseason game right now.
Oh shit, you're right. Oh yeah, you can't watch any that doesn't make sense that you can't watch preseason. I'm paying for the Sunday ticket too, and I'm like, what the hell? Why?
The only preseason game that I can watch is Lions and Dolphins.
That's unfortunate that you can't pay that much money to watch your Panthers lose like a good fan. How did they do on their
Who's
first
your quarterback again?
Shuck, baby. Tyler Shuck, I think, is going to be the guy. I want to say, how did the Panthers do in their first preseason game? Who'd they play?
They may have played the Browns.
Did they win or lose against the Browns?
It's really the story with Shedeur Sanders playing against our third stringers.
Yeah.
So it's not really.
Yeah, no, that was same with the Saints. I think the Saints ran the most basic of plays. People were trying to judge. It's like, you can't judge the coaching style in a preseason game. They're going to just see who they have on their second and third string to narrow down the team a little bit more. But I think Tyler Shuck's our guy, Pumps. I think you guys are going to be facing up against old Tyler Shuck. Right.
Cool.
You guys are going to be losing. Tyler Shuck's going to keep his foot on that Panther's neck.
For this. And next year you'll be in the running for Arch Manning. So good luck with that.
No way. Here's the thing. I would love Arch Manning. Sure. That's such a wishful.
Of course you would.
That's a wishful.
Granddaddy played.
Yeah. I'm not one of those Saints fans. That I'm like, oh, we should, because I've heard people say you should lose all the games to get Arch Manning next year. And I'm like, what kind of fucking competitive anybody says, let's blow this season to get, no, that's not. I think the Saints.
Also, everybody forgets that Arch is a junior.
Oh yeah.
He does not have to come out. Yeah.
I think the Saints are going to be a little bit better than the NFL is predicting. But, I don't know. Maybe that's also wishful thinking. It's a rebuild year. I know who's not going to be good is the Panthers.
Okay.
Biggest
Right.
bit biggest bit of news,
You're
Pumps.
better
is-
than the damn Cowboys.
yeah, way better. Absolutely. As long as we beat the Cowboys, as long as we beat the Panthers.
Right.
This is the big news this week. Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux officially WWE officially let their contracts expire. Now, a lot of speculation and controversy around this story because, recently with the Seth Rollins thing, with the R-Truth thing, people online are saying that this may or may not be a work. Now, recently, Karrion Kross was on the Ariel Helwani podcast. I think that's how you say his name.
Yeah.
And Ariel point blank asked him, he's like, I don't ever ask these sort of things, but because of the nature of what's been happening. Oh, you got a little cat in the background. Oh, is the cat making biscuits right now? You making
Probably.
biscuits, kitty? Was making biscuits. Now that he's got biscuit shyness now. He's like, you guys are watching. I'm not into it anymore. Yeah, Ariel Helwani asked him point blank, because of the nature of Seth Rollins, because of the nature of the R-Truth thing, are you working us right now? Karrion Kross, obviously, like, organically becoming one of the most, over superstars, has a book recently, has all this really great content coming out of YouTube. And coincidentally, the day his contract expires, the YouTube documentary drops. He went on the Ariel Helwani podcast and he talked about how he didn't necessarily love the negotiation tactics of the WWE. They gave him a contract with a number on it. He was like, hey, I would love to sit down and talk to how you guys came up with this number. And they're like, you have 24 hours to like accept this contract or it's being redacted. And he still claims that he's like, I'm ready to sit down at the negotiating table. They didn't offer Scarlett Bordeaux a contract. He said, once we deal with you, we'll deal with her.
That was the thing that I had heard that I was like, huh?
Yeah. She's a superstar, in my opinion. Like, she is.
Well, like, I understand that she's a valet, and valets are not prevalent in WWE, but like, come on now.
Well, she is a wrestler. She wrestles. She's wrestled in TNA before.
Yeah, but I mean, when's the last time she's actually worked? I can't think of a time other than like the Thunderdome.
I don't think that was, according like to her, probably she wanted to work more than likely, but they just had her paired naturally here with Karrion Kross as a valet. But she does have the ability to do so. And you can create some pretty interesting stories here. Obviously, a lot of couples in the WWE. But look, the only reason I feel like, because Karrion Kross also recently, he's going to be a creepy IE-con. He started releasing convention schedules. They put out shirts on pro wrestling t-shirts, whatever, pro wrestling shirts. So they're going through it.
Which you can't shop at because it's partially owned by your boy. But
yeah, I don't shop there. But I will. I don't fuck Colt Cabana, but at the same time, I'm not going to say fuck Colt Cabana enough not to support some of my favorite stars out there that are directly getting money from that. So I will shop at Pro Wrestling Tees, even if Colt Cabana's mom does own it.
True.
But yeah, I think the reason why there's so much doubt in everybody about Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux is because WWE can't be that inept to be like, oh yeah, potentially the hottest organic superstar today, we're going to let their contracts. I can't imagine that would be some sort. And Karrion Kross says he that's always been his dream. He wants to work for WWE. He's like, I'm still open to negotiations. I'm still at the negotiation table. So they could have let the contract expire. There could be something around the lines of, let's see how you do here within a month or two, and let's let some freaking momentum build behind you. That way, whenever we do re-sign you, and maybe re-sign you with the proper number and your wife, that pop will be, or just that, the feedback will be what it should be. And then we can, position you into the right slot on television, which I'm hoping is the case, because World of Talent, that's why it's so shocking. Is like, did y'all drop the ball this bad on somebody this talented? Is the only reason I could think that why it would be a work.
Creative has nothing for you, pal.
There's no way, Creed. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's
But
no.
they clearly don't, though.
I don't. What's funny is when they brought him back, there's that infamous story of him talking about like Triple H being like, "Are you ready to come home?" And when they brought him back, they were positioning him to go up against Roman Reigns. Like there was like stuff with like him in the crowd, him tapping Roman Reigns, and that kind of fizzled out a little bit. I don't know what happened backstage with Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux, why they kind of reeled him in, because there was hype when he came back to begin with, and they let that
He
fizzle
probably
out,
didn't shake somebody's hand or some bullshit like that, and it pissed somebody off.
which is bullshit. Let me tell you, I've as somebody who I still go, I work with United Wrestling Network from time to time. I help run camera, do whatever it is that they need, and yeah, that is a thing where wrestlers have to shake everybody's hand, but it's the stupidest thing. I hate the handshake thing. I don't work as a wrestler, so it doesn't matter for me to go and shake everybody's hand. But I'm going to tell you this, fucking pro wrestlers will come out here and give you the fucking coldest dead fish handshake ever to not seem intimidating. And I want to be like, just, if that's how you're going to shake my hand, just don't fucking shake my hand. Don't do
Right.
it. It's a bullshit old school tradition. Like, I don't. Yeah,
But it's not even, though, because if you listen to any of the actual old heads talk, like, that's not a thing.
yeah, that's actually that I went directly to one of the old heads and I'm like, can you shake my hand really quick? And he shook my hand and it was a normal handshake. I'm like, why is everybody else shaking my hand all weird? He's like, because they all fucking think they're not intimidating. Exactly right. And that's exactly what you said. He's like, it's not a thing.
This isn't a thing.
But it could be some shit like that. I don't know. Like, I don't know how you can let such a talent like this dude has all the opportunity in the world. Also, you have WrestleMania next year in Vegas again. Like, there's a built-in organic story here where people would lose their minds to see Karrion Kross in a marquee matchup at WrestleMania.
I low-key wish we had Nate here just to hear the copium spew out of him of like, it's all part of the plan, brother.
Well, you know, Nathan infamously.
He's still going to be the MVP of this season. Shut up.
That's exactly right. Nathan's been predicting. He's like, this is Karrion Kross's year.
This year, he's going to win the Rumble.
So that it is confusing because it's not a thought exclusive to him. That is what a lot of people believed to be the case. Johnny California in the chat, driving to the OC Fair. Yeah, you're right. Look, Nathan predicted this.
Chat on. I'm losing my one job.
Yeah, dude. You are leaving money on the table with Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux. Here's the thing. It's not even, I don't even want to say that Karrion Kross is fantastic, but really the duo of them works. The first time they got released, they released a beautiful cinematic promo about like a man and woman. Like it was very like cryptic, obviously. Fans obviously love him and his association, even with like, you know, the potential that was going to be there with him and Bray Wyatt. Like he's got similar vibes and energy. He's doing his own thing. He's putting so much, you can tell he gives a shit about what he's doing. He really cares about what he does. He puts in detail. He puts in like nuance and subtlety within his performance and what he does. Scarlett Bordeaux is amazing. Like the way that she's so complimentary. Those characters work so good together. It's too much money to be left on the table if you're WWE, but you know, what do I know? I don't know.
They gotta pay Brock somehow.
Damn. Yeah.
The beast don't work cheap, brother.
Oh, we have it. I guess that's the other. That should be the final story here. Brock Lesnar's back. Old PP boy Lesnar. Which yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's named 20 odd times in this lawsuit. He's not accused of anything, but he's mentioned, and nobody seems to care, which, given the state of our world, that's not surprising, but, you know.
Well,
I don't know. you are in bed with Disney now, so that's kind of strange. But whatever.
If wrestling fans
As
can
long as the P&L looks good, brother.
wrestling fans can forgive Chris Benoit for all the stuff that he did, brother. You know, why can't that's a bad joke to reference. It's a Hulk Hogan quote, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, WWE in bed with Disney. How do you feel about the $30 ESPN Plus? I already have ESPN Plus in my package. So
I will it so I just have Disney Plus. I don't have Hulu. We were piggybacking off a friend for Hulu. So like I'm gonna wait it out and see what their bundles look like. But no, I will not be buying ESPN Plus just to hate watch WWE pay-per-views.
it is.
Sorry.
I do feel there's a bunch of misinformation about that online, by the way, because it is literally just a $30 package for Hulu, Disney, and ESPN Plus. It's not like an additional.
Okay, well, if it's 3 services for $30, then yes, I will.
Yeah,
But I'm not spending $30 because like I don't watch UFC. I don't watch, like I'll watch the Bucks if they're on ESPN, but for the most part, they did the schedule release. They've got some Amazon games and stuff like that. But I mean, the Panthers don't play on Monday nights, brother, so I don't really care about Monday Night Football.
I hate to sound like an old man about this, but I do think this is a product. I mean, look, we reinvented cable. At some point, streaming services a la carte was way better than cable. Now with the massive amount of streaming services, is like we're right back to where we started. We just went in a full circle because the house got savvy to what we were doing, and you never beat the house.
No.
I will say this though, I do feel like this is a product of this generation. We grew up in an era where we saw pre-technology, pre-streaming, and mind you, if you wanted to watch a pay-per-view back then, it was $100, and it later dropped to $60. Right? It later became a little bit more affordable for $60, but it is a product of people now just being like, well, we want more for less. And for a while we did get more for less. And until we progress technologically in a certain way, like we're going to just at the same time, like we are getting a deal. We are still getting the same amount for a little bit of less than it previously was. Cool. We did have the WWE Network for a short amount of time where we got all the PLEs. Cool. Then it moved over to Peacock. Now we're paying a little bit more money because it's on ESPN Plus. But I don't know. I feel like whatever, same difference. I don't think I'm more outraged about the cost of WWE live events than I am of the premium live event thing, because once more, I already have this service, but like, if anything, drop the cost of fucking going to a WWE event live. That is more outrageous to me than, I don't know, than paying the money for the ESPN Plus for the premium live events.
Hey, you know what's cheap and affordable? Nashville Roller Derby, baby.
That's right. I feel like we're going to see a rise in Reddit streams here within the next couple of years, though. So that's it though, Pumps. Do we have anything else? Anything that you want to plug or hype before we wrap it up? This is a tight episode.
Yeah, no, I can't really think of anything. Nashville Roller Derby YouTube, Twitch. Check us out this afternoon. 5 Central.
You can stream it. We can
7,
watch. We can
5
watch.
and 7.
Can we stream? Huh? Can we stream Nashville Roller Derby?
Yeah, it's on YouTube and Twitch.
You just got to find Nashville Roller Derby on YouTube and Twitch, and we can watch your game, and we can see you.
Sure can.
Coaching on the sidelines and Boogie in there cracking some heads.
That's right. Boogie will be out there cracking some fucking skulls and putting in the work.
Hell yeah. Definitely check that out.
It'll be good.
Sweet. Well,
yeah,
when Nathan comes back, we'll probably do a proper little quick SummerSlam breakdown. That was
we got SummerSlam. We got the AAA Triple Mania tonight, which I will watch because I do enjoy me some lucha.
I for sure will watch. And I love it.
And if Los Toxicos are on the card, I'm in.
One of the 3 is on the card, I think, for I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but yeah, watch Triple Mania tonight. That's all I got. My name has been Pablo Romero Estevez. Check us out on the Deeper Issues Nerdcast. We just posted a couple of little things in relations to the Hulk of Hogan, as well as we'll be posting some cool haunted
Yeah,
house.
good clips. Watch them.
Yeah, watch them. Yeah, and then be nice to each other and watch wrestling.
What I got here, Brian?
Let's go to a match.
No fucking match. I'm not finished yet. You think this is over? You think I've forgotten this?
I never fucking meant for you to get
That
hurt.
piece of shit that you brought on here? Wait till I get my hands on him.
Oh, wait, let me explain something to you before you go overboard here. We disagree about a lot of things, but I never meant for him to do that to you. He just went overboard.
Oh, yeah.
And he apologized.
I don't believe you dickhead. I don't believe what you say anymore, Brian.
How do you want me to prove it to you?
There's no way
And
you
give me
can
my
prove it.
fucking phone.
You say give it a rest. We say give it the abdominal stretch. No need to be stressed. Take a play off abdominal stretch. Rope for leverage. Have a beverage. Hope the ref doesn't check. Abdominal stretch. Stay awake, bro. I'm Waco. I'm David Koresh. Why the hate, bro? Let's work slow. Abdominal stretch. Gut feeling, hedging our bets. 5 aces and decks. DiBiase the checks. The abdominal stretch.